What's going on? What's going on, all my fellow practitioners of the YouTube arts? This is your boy, the Surreal Wonder, once again at it. And around 1 year ago, I did a video called "What Single Men Really Think About Marriage" and something like that. Single ladies, you know the vid. It's fucking on my page. I did that vid around. Matter of fact, I did a vid a year ago, just like I said, and nobody ever gave me a good reason. All I keep getting are these half-assed reasons for society and because God tells you to. And let me tell you something. Everybody knows that when you get married as a man, let's say you're doing all right, you put yourself in a very vulnerable position. You find yourself in a position where no fault divorce, like if she cheats on you, she gets half your shit. If you cheat on her, she gets half your shit. You have kids, she gets half your shit and some child support. You have assets, she get half those assets and child support, and depending on how good you are, doing alimony too. So it seems like a pretty raw deal. And then the thing about it is you have to financially rebuild yourself after the marriage. Yes, guys do get married and they have a tendency, maybe they do better than their, divorced counterparts as far as the lady's concerned. But I mean, do I have too much, pity for that? No. No, I really don't. 75% of these marriages are initiated by the woman. Do you realize that 75%? 75%. I think we just arguing. I think we just having some beef in our relationship, and I come home and I'm signing these papers now. And now you get half my shit. And I keep hearing these sob stories about, oh well, they not gonna get married and they're gonna be doing so much worse, blah blah. I don't care, man, because all I see in the other side of that shit is a guy who cries himself to sleep at night trying to get back his money, living in his motherfucking mom's basement. Doesn't even have a car, doesn't even have a fucking house. Had to give that to the wife and the kids. He has to start from square one. How old are these guys when they're having the divorces? You ever thought about that? These motherfuckers going to be like, what, 38? And I want to let you think about something, man. Is every guy a fucking millionaire? No. But he's still giving up large chunks of his shit. So if I'm making $50,000 and I thought I was doing all right because my wife was making like $30,000. We have an $80,000 income. We live in the deep south and we have low expenses and we do have a child. I'm suddenly not all right anymore because I have to give up a large chunk of my matter of fact, give 20% of my checkup for child support, and then there are added expenses for children. And let's say that I started a business while we were married. She wasn't my secretary. She wasn't she wasn't doing the books. She wasn't putting up the banners. She wasn't knocking on the motherfucking doors to generate that marketing and that revenue. I did all that shit. It was me. And how real is that? Very fucking real. If I was to get into marriage today, I'm glad I got the shit I got right now to keep me somewhat immune to that because I have it. But let's say 5 years from now, I managed to accumulate $10,000 on my own without without my wife's help. She was anti-business and she's not for it. She's sitting on it every chance she can get, but then the business flies off the motherfucking ground. Is that a very common scenario? Fellas, is that a common scenario? You want to do something daring and big and your wife just says, nah, fuck that, keep your fucking day job. Your girl just says, nah, go for something stable. That crazy ass shit might not pay in the long run. And you know it could work. So you're discouraged, but those who persevere do it anyway, and those who persevere even more succeed. I got to give up half of that. Of course, a lot of ladies are going to be there like, yeah, she morally supported you, patting you on your fucking back and shit. My mom does the same shit. My brother does the same shit. My family does the same shit. Am I supposed to cut them checks too? For all the guys that believed in me? What about those strangers that fucking paid me in the street? Are they suddenly stockholders? Those long-time cornerstones of, my business. The people that I go to every fucking week. That I want to break them off too? Come on, man. Where's the start? Where's the stop? If you're not helping me financially with the business, if you're not on my fucking papers, man, you're not helping me that much. I mean, really. I can say that as a fucking business owner. You're not helping me that much. But I'm still wondering, what are some benefits to marriage for a dude? You know what? Just give me 5 strong ones. The 3 that comes to mind for full year, the only 3 that is even noteworthy is I don't want to be called a baby mama. is like an argument from this one lady I was debating on my page. I don't want to be called a baby mama is one. What's another? Oh, where would society be if nobody got married? Now let me tell you something, yo. I'm not trying to support out of wedlock children, but in a way, that is what I want, because what I propose is a long-term monogamous relationship with a lady you've been dating for years. And just when most people would be, apt to marry that lady, we just keep on living our life. You see, we just keep on climaxing and we don't go down because we want to be together. And it's not so hard for me to just leave. It's not so hard for her to just leave. In the end, a guy could just leave anyway. Those same guys getting divorced are the same guys that will leave you fucking on your ass with your child in tow. Those are the same guys. Now you just have a chunk of their money to help you sleep at night. You're getting child support anyway, so that's like a non-issue. Your help, that my funds are going to help you get a better start to find your new man, even if you don't marry the guy. I don't see the fairness. I don't. Please convince me. So I digress. What I propose is a long-term monogamous relationship. Like, let's say we've been together for 5-6 years, and now we have a kid. Am I going to run away? Really? We've been living together for 5-6 years. Am I just going to mysteriously just up and leave? If I feel you're my soulmate, we've been happy for 6 years, what are the odds of me skating? In reality, I'm that same married dude that's not leaving you. Only we don't have a joint bank account. Oh, how unromantic. If we live together and we're raising a family and we've been in this shit for 6 years, am I really going anywhere? Really? Give me some stats on that. Give me the guy that's doing all right financially, is above the age of 25, that's been in a monogamous relationship for 6 years and then has a kid. And you tell me his separation rate, okay? I want to hear about your ugly ass friend that they got dropped after 6 years and the guy they had some other shit going on. I'm talking about that's the basic bare bones. And give me some stats on that shit. Because I don't think that can happen, at least in my case. Not with me. That's what I propose. As opposed to young cats shacking up during college, just fucking, and he just slips one right by the goal. He just leaves it in, and you have a baby. You're 21. You don't even know about life and responsibility yet. So I mean, come on, man. That's not the same thing. Do you understand the concept that I'm proposing and the out of wedlock children that you see running around the streets today? I mean, really. Come on. I shouldn't have to explain these things, but I will just for clarification. Hey, man, if you have any more questions, hit me up on my page. I can be found there. Yeah. But I do run along like I have a tendency to do, man. So bottom line is 5 reasons to get married. Just 5 solid ass reasons. Hit me back.